Hello Pisces, my name is Tiffany from Tiffany's Tarology and happy 7/7 portal. I wanted to just come on in and do a reading for us and see what energies are trying to come into our life using the energy oracle cards and see what the 7/7 portal has in store for us. It's usually one that deals with abundance, breakthroughs, positive changes. We are really rolling through July. I can't believe we're already on the 7th day. My birthday will be coming up on July 18th. For those of you who don't know, I am a double Pisces, but I am a Cancer sun. I'm a Pisces rising and a Pisces moon, and a Cancer sun. So I do resonate highly with my Piscean side, but I am a Cancer. So happy Cancer season to all of you who may have Cancer highly aspected in your chart. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, what do you have in store for Pisces? Okay, Pisces, I did clarify our two people that we have pulled out of here, and I will get to that for you, but let's go over. And the two people, I'm just meaning, we pulled some cards to see the thinking man and the thinking woman. So you have blossoming abundance, the thinking man, you have attachment, 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel, you have magician in the mirror, you have a woman holding a heart, the thinking woman, you have goddess of the moon, all tied up, and strategy. So got a lot of moving parts here, Pisces. And I clarified the thinking man, I clarified the thinking woman. Those were the two kind of placeholder cards here. So you are dealing with some type of either karmic partner or some type of maybe karmic twin flame energy in your life right now, Pisces, through what looks like a bit of a bittersweet attachment to each other. So when I looked at this card here, she's looking up at this mask, and it's almost like there is a version of yourself that you have not been able to be because of this mask that you have had to wear. There could also be somebody in your energy who is wearing a mask, who is not being their true self. And you are seeing through this clearly. I really do see it both ways though, where like you're going to be able to finally be your true self and say what you need to say, but also that you're seeing the truth of someone in the mask that they wear. The thinking man is your counterpart. The thinking woman is you, or, vice versa. Place yourself where you need to go. But you and this person are very intelligent. Both of you are strategizing, trying to think on your feet, coming up with a plan, trying to figure something out in regard to some type of material wealth, right? And I see that the 7/7 portal wants to bring in abundance to you. Blossoming abundance, abundance that could grow, something that could be worth its weight in gold. And you've been manifesting this for some time, Pisces, with the magician in the mirror. You've been maybe even doing mirror magic, mantras, speaking highly to yourself. But there's something, like I just feel the need to say, like there's something that either needs to be said or something that is about to be spoken that is going to change the game for you. And this particular situation is going to rectify this energy of being all tied up and stuck, because this thinking man, thinking woman commitment that the two of you share has definitely caused some constraints, some stuckness, some attachment to one another. Like I'm getting devil energy, but you are going to be able to strategize your way out of this by using your intuition, and also you have help. You have some type of help. Woman holding her heart is here. Your spirit team sees what you've been going through, Pisces, whether you're male or female. This is giving me Queen of Cups energy. Doesn't have to be a gender associated with it. But there's something about the way that you've continue to still lead with your heart in this difficult situation in regard to something of tangible material, something that could be, again, worth its weight in gold. There's something that holds material value. And it looks like the two of you are dueling over this. So when I clarified the thinking man, I got community, adjudication, and false person. So this is somebody within your community. So this could be a boss, a friend, a family member, somebody that you have known for a long time, someone who has been part of your community, someone who has maybe even grown up with you, but somebody that's close, who's going through a judgment call. You both could be going through some type of legal situation. You could also just be going through a difficult situation with this person where you're having to basically make a big decision. The two of you are at a crossroads with one another. And they are presenting as this false person, clarifying that attachment card with that mask. When I clarified who is this thinking woman, I got mature woman, marriage, made male, despair, and great fortune. So this thinking woman is a mature woman attached to a main male through some type of agreement, whether marriage, a legal agreement, a business agreement, whatever the case may be. And whatever is going on is going to leave one person in despair. And I believe that is going to be the masculine energy here. And one person walks away with great fortune, bounty, goodness on their side. Okay? So it looks like the 7-7 portal is going to be the portal to really allowing the two of you, this main male and this main female, to finally have some type of situation rectified. And the both of them, though, in this energy, you and whoever this person is, you're both investing time, effort, energy, maybe even money into sorting this situation out. And you're trying to handle this, I feel like, in a mature way. But there is more to the story that has not quite been said. Spirit, can you tell me more about this 5th chakra here, the throat chakra? What is going to come out, or what is this truth, or what needs to be spoken? Something about occupation, a way that money was made. Maybe there was something you did with this person for work, or something that the two of you built together. Courthouse. Something being decided legally. We have poverty. And we have distant horizons. So I guess whatever needs to be said here, Pisces, with, again, this archangel representing the throat chakra here, it's something to deal with, I feel like, a way that you made money or occupation or something that the two of you did together. The court is going to be deciding on this situation. And it's going to leave someone in poverty. Someone's going to lose. The other person moves away with great bounty. So a decision is being made, Pisces. And that came up a couple of days ago in a reading I did. A lot of the energy lately seems to be a bit redundant. And it's just probably because you're still going through a lot. And this person is going through a lot. And your energy is still here. But whatever is happening in this situation, I really do feel like you are no longer going to be tied up. There's abundance that's going to come into you. There is going to be some truth that is told. And there is going to be a strategy that you're going to be able to take to get yourself out of the situation where you're all tied up. Let's go ahead and read attachment out of the book. It says, a perceived need and the choice to let go. In the upright position, this card reveals that your passage forward is being stopped by strong attachment to old patterns or people from the past. The chain at your wrist is bolted to fear from the past or desperation about the future. Although you may wear the mask of pretense or even contentment, you simply can't seem to go forward. The stuff that's keeping you stuck could be physical addictions, emotional patterns, or even old relationships. Are you living in fear, addicted to old unhealthy habits, or so desperate about the future that you can't be happy now? If so, the chains that bind you could be of your own making. This card is telling you it's time to take the action you need to break out of your chains and move forward to an open, free, healthy, and authentically happy life. It may take some courage and effort to let go, but know that you are capable of doing it. Until you do, the difficult energy will just repeat itself, keeping you stuck. And that's an energy that I do feel, Pisces. We kind of keep getting the same reading about there being an attachment to a person or there being somebody in your energy. And it seems like you've been on this loop. They might be keeping you in this loop. They might be manifesting you. Manifesting that this situation does not end. The Magician and the Mirror is also giving me the energy where, yes, you could have been manifesting your way out of this, but then this person is manifesting you back into their life. And because you have this attachment to them, you're unable to bring in the abundance that wants to come in for you. The two of you are also very similar in the way that you think, or maybe in your intellect, but one of you is leading with love. And I believe that to be you, Pisces. And one of you is leading with false pretenses. And that's where, the false person came under the thinking man. Let's read strategy. It says making a plan. This card shows a pen, journal, compass, and key. When you receive this card upright, it indicates that this is the optimum time for setting up a very specific strategy for achieving your goals. Write about the direction you want to go in. Consider any potential change in course that may be needed. Be aware of the particulars regarding your goals and have some conscious plan in mind. Structure the short-term goals needed to make your long-term goal a reality. This card is telling you to spend some time setting things in order. It's time to take full control, add thought to action, and set your sights on the road ahead. So Pisces, you're looping. You and this person are looping. I think your spirit team is saying in order for this judgment call to be cast, in order for this decision to be made, there needs to be like this finalized strategy, this written on paper, this notice, this decree, this decision. And maybe what's been going on is you have, allowed yourself to be all tied up because of this love that you have in your heart, because of this fact that you don't want to hurt anybody, or you just want the best possible outcome. But I'm feeling like you must lead yourself through this darkness, goddess of the moon. Just listen to your intuition and cut away any ties that are binding you to this person. This attachment is unhealthy. It is blocking your abundance from coming in. And on the bottom of the deck, when you have the first chakra, which is your root chakra being affected, this is also blocking your stability, your safety. You may feel out of sorts or like you don't know where your life is headed because the root chakra is what holds us to the ground. I do see a person who's very hostile here, and you may be fighting with someone over whatever this abundant thing is in your life. But it's time for you to cut ties with this person in your community. It's time for you to move beyond this situation. And although there may be love in your heart, this is a loop. And you've got to let this go in order to receive the blessings that Spirit truly has for you. So this portal is going to be the doorway to the other side for you to get out of this loop. I see you stepping through the portal, and I see the portal closing, and that person can't come with you to this other side. And for a long time, you've had like 1 foot on one side of the portal, 1 foot on the other side of the portal, and they've been going back and forth, right? But Pisces, it's time to fully step into the new timeline. It's time to fully step into the new purpose and to no longer allow this attachment to hold you back. Whether you need to do cord cutting, whether you need to physically move yourself out of a situation, finalize a document, say something. For some of you, this is going to go to court. Not everybody, though. Take what resonates, you guys. But there is a decision that needs to be made. This person is a false person. I'm sure you know that by now. It's, there's something about the connection that keeps you tied to them. It's deeper than just love, though. I really do feel like there is a negative entity attachment here. All right, Spirit team. Current situation for Pisces. You have the Queen of Cups, which is your energy here. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. You see the beautiful fish at the bottom. And you have the Three of Cups. So Pisces. You are stuck in this situation because there's actually a third party pulling on you. You might just think that it's you and this person who's attached, but there's actually some third party here that is also pulling strings. So I want you to be mindful of the people that you're communicating with. You might be coming across in a lot of love towards both of these people and not realizing that there's like gossip or banter or something happening behind you. Definitely an interesting way to look at this. But yeah, I'm definitely seeing like the reason also why this is not working, why things are not moving forward, is because the strings are not being just pulled by the person that you are challenging. There's third parties, there's extra energies at play here. Okay. What's the challenge? Sorry, I dropped some cards, Pisces, but we have the Knight of Cups. So the challenge here is you've been given some type of bad offer. The Knight of Cups in reverse could be an offer you don't take, an offer that's not real. I would say it could be disguised as something that it's not. And your spirit team wants you to pay attention to, again, I'm just feeling the need to tell you, pay attention to these circles. Pay attention to the community, the company that you keep. The Knight of Cups as your challenge is like someone saying to me, I received a letter or news or invitation to meet up with somebody and I got stood up type of energy. Or it's not really making sense. I received a letter in the mail and the fine print seemed off, or like there could be some type of illusion in a message that you receive and documentation that you receive. Be careful of fraudulent documents, fraudulent invitations, things that are kind of brushed over with energy that does not seem as deceptive as it is. I definitely feel wolf in sheep's clothing energy here. And you could be even confiding in this person. Oh, that's so interesting. But there's some type of offer or some kind of news that they're bringing you that is cloaked in darkness. And there's more to that than you can actually see. Strengths at this time for Pisces. Four of Swords. So, Spirit is saying right now, you may have started kind of catching wind that something isn't right, or that this offer is no good, or there's something kind of, something a bit off in the distance. And you may have kind of cut out communication or been limiting how much you're talking to this person. I really see you kind of taking it easy, being quiet, reserved, pulling your energy back. And your spirit team is saying, keep doing that. You are going to need a lot of energy for the strategy forward. And the strategy forward is going to essentially help you to gain clarity on all of this, to see the truth. There may be more than one false person as I'm looking at this card. There's two people in this card. And you pulling your energy back right now, resting on it, praying on it, is honestly working in your favor, Pisces. Area of focus. Seven of Pentacles. Your spirit team is saying just be patient. the abundance that you desire, whatever this situation is, whether this is money that needs to come in, some type of material investment that needs to come through for you, some type of win that you need, right? In a material sense, because pentacles represent things that we physically and tangibly have. It looks like it's just going to require some patience on your end, Pisces, for it to come through. But I do see it all working out for you in the end. That's where that Great Fortune card was coming from. Do not accept a bad offer. Do not accept an offer you don't fully trust, Pisces. Near future, expect a fight. 5 of Swords. So as you try to walk through this portal, again, the 7-7 portal is pulling you to the other side. I'm seeing us getting halfway through and then there being this fight or this disruption. Remember, the hostility card comes up. There is going to be a massive challenge to you receiving what you are owed, what you are supposed to receive. All these pentacles. Your harvest is yours, but there's someone that wants to take it from you, and there's going to be a fight. And some of it is going to be a fight with the mind, a fight with facts. It may not be a fight of actual brute strength. It's going to be a fight of logic. Remember, we had the thinking man and the thinking woman. So there may be some type of way in which you have to really work alongside someone else who can assist you to push through this situation, to receive what is yours, because they're going to try to outsmart you with the details, and there's another person in their energy that is assisting them in fighting you as well that you may not see up front. Recent past for Pisces. Justice. It's already been declared, Pisces. You may also be working with the justice system. But what I'm seeing here, Pisces, is recent past, Spirit said, I'm going to make your way straight. I'm going to allow the situation to come to a close. There needs to be balance restored in this situation. So you chose to walk away, to cut ties, to go your own way, it seems like, in this situation. And with the Knight of Pentacles, you've been waiting patiently for the reward. Again, it seems like with the Knight and the 7 of Pentacles, there has been major delays to whatever this is that you've needed to receive. Some type of compensation, some type of reward. And this person has made you wait and wait and wait. And again, remember that card about attachment said, if you stay attached to this person, you're going to just keep looping. So there's something about you sought or received justice a long time ago, but it's almost like the justice or the decision, right, has been blocked. I saw this crystal behind my candle today, and I pulled it to the front, and it is a representation of the throat chakra, right? So there's something that needs to be said. There's something that needs to come through for this justice to actually prevail, because I know that at least you've gotten started in some type of judicial balancing of the scales situation, but there has been an immense amount of loops, trials, delays, disappointments, and you're not getting anywhere. And then in the near future, you're about to have to continue to fight, but there's going to be a strategy that you must undertake. You know, lay all your cards out, speak with someone that you trust. Could be like a lawyer, you know, could be someone to help you with your finances, like an advisor. It could be somebody that is also maybe helping you through, I would say, some type of like social service legality. So you need to call upon people in a higher position, people who know the laws, who know the structures, to help you through this situation. Because if you're coming at this really just from a heart-centered place, you may be lacking some of the knowledge, the information, the know-how. And I do see advice coming in for you. And that's our next card, actually. So what's the advice for Pisces in regard to this situation? You have the Magician. What about the Magician though, Spirit? Because that does keep coming up for you. This might be that putting the pen to paper. Yeah. Okay. You have Ace of Pentacles. So Pisces, your spirit team wants you to focus on what is it that you want. Be clear about what you want. If you can, on the 7/7 portal, and I'm definitely going to do this after this reading, write down what it is that you desire to happen. I like to do like burning manifestation. So I write down what I want and then I light it on fire, set my intention and let it go. But you can do so many different things. You can write it in a journal and keep it. You can burn it. You can do water magic. You can sage your home, speak intention over it as like an object or something that you hold with you. Use a mala. There's so many different things that you can do. But what I do feel here is Spirit is saying you have the power within you to transition and to begin this new life. You have all of the tools within you to begin to move forward and to manifest this new beginning in your life. Take advantage of this portal, the power that's within it. Also, this is the card of Gemini. So Gemini season, is going to be very pivotal for you, I feel, which is coming up, which just passed. And so there's this energy here of using also Uranus going into Gemini is coming through. So some type of transference of energy into the Gemini part of your chart could be important right now. But yeah, so something could have happened during Gemini season. Now you're manifesting with the power of the Magician, and wherever Gemini is in your chart, expect a big shift or change. For Pisces, the 4th house is being affected, but if you're not a Pisces rising, it could be something different for you. But overall, home and family, community, that kind of like close to home energy is where Uranus is going, and it's actually going there today. Today is that day. So Uranus and Gemini could bring some surprises to you in the home and family front. Use the powerful energy of Uranus and use the powerful energy within you as a master magician to create change, Pisces. All right. What's the environment for Pisces at this time? 2 of Coins. Yep. So you're still trying to decide, what do you want to do? What do you want to do? You're on the tightrope. You're up and down. This person has you 1 foot in, 1 foot out. I need you, Pisces, to stand on business. Stand on, I know what I know. I'm not taking this bad offer. I'm seeing through the cloak of this third party, potentially 2 people that are in your energy that are not presenting to themselves. You need to make a decision for yourself. Think about yourself. I'm seeing this Queen of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. She is focused on her, what brings her health, wealth, prosperity, vitality. And what is it that you need to walk away from, Pisces? Write it down. This portal is so powerful. And I think some of you are being tempted because you don't want to lose out on something, or you're afraid of like your financial situation. Things might be a little bit rocky right now, but just trust, Pisces. The abundance that you've been waiting for is trying to come in for you. I do see an energy here with the Hermit that you have been waiting for a long time, and it's been a difficult journey. So I understand the hesitation. Your environment at this time? Or sorry, not your environment. Hopes and fears. You have the King of Wands. So you're ready, Pisces, to break through to the other side. With the King of Wands, we're brave, we're daring, we are enigmatic, we are powerful. But there's also this potential, you feel like, where maybe your light could be snuffed out, or there could be a situation where you don't receive all that you are owed. I want you to hold on to the energy that you are going to receive this. There is going to be a new beginning, a passionate, fresh start in your life. I am also seeing that Ace of Wands in the bottom of the deck. The High Priestess within you knows that better days are coming, but it's been difficult to walk through this fire and to not see things pay off. But that King of Wands is telling me, like, step into your authority, trust yourself. Manifest this new beginning. You deserve everything that wants to come through for you, Pisces. Potential outcome for the 7/7 portal. Oh, this is beautiful. You have the 4 of Wands and the Emperor. There is going to be a decree. an awesome decree, Pisces, that is going to allow you to celebrate your newfound foundation. And I see a big win. The Emperor here is standing for stability. It's standing for power. You being in your strength. I also see this decree. There is something about something written or like a notice or some type of legal document, formal declaration of sorts that is going to set you free. And you're going to be able to present this to this person and say, this is what I have. And this is what gives me the rights to do this or to take that or to exit from this situation. They haven't wanted you to have this, or there's been blockages for you receiving this. But I see that through the 7/7 portal and through your manifestation, believing, and a little bit of a fight, get ready for this particular weight to be lifted off of your shoulders. 444, you are protected and you're provided for. Get ready. That's all I literally hear, like a decree. And I think that came up in the last reading as well. High Priestess on the bottom of the deck. You've known for a long time, Pisces, that this was going to happen. You've known that the abundance was going to come in. There has just been this undoubted force that has just been working against you, making you forget how powerful you really are. This is a chance and an opportunity for you to regain what is rightfully yours, to be freed from a situation. One where there has been a lot of confusion, especially around some type of home situation. Again, could be a family situation. Uranus going into Gemini is going to shake things loose for you. Let's read what this blossoming abundance card is, because this is what wants to come in as a result of this portal. It says increasing wealth and value. This card shows a beautiful golden garden in the springtime with coins and new flowers blossoming all around. They even hang like fruit on the tree above. Upright, this card signals a new increase in wealth, possibly in a dramatic and unexpected way. Be aware that you sow the seeds of your own wealth and prosperity, much like a gardener works the ground and begins to see blooming results take hold. This card upright indicates that the universe is blessing you and helping the fruits of your labor to blossom. So smell the flowers and tend to new growth, be grateful and enjoy. So this wealth, this prosperity, this situation that has been holding you back from your abundance, from your freedom, from your health, from your wealth, from you being able to just be free. It looks like you're at the final throes of this waiting period. There is going to be a little bit of a fight. It seems to be more logic-based, numbers-based, fact-based than it is a physical fight. But they can no longer delay the justice that is supposed to come in for you, Pisces. And this is going to be a powerful time if you are a person who works with your magic to really manifest. Again, I'm going to be doing this right after this reading. Let me pull a couple of cards for you for this portal, just to give you a little bit more empowerment. Okay, Pisces, do you see this decree? Do you see the decree? There is some type, literally it almost looks like this, like the same scroll. There is something coming in, Pisces, that is written that they won't be able to push you back any further. There's something that's coming in that's saying this is it. I heard the song, The Final Countdown. Okay. So productivity says, my worth is not based on productivity. It never has been. I do not need to take actions to prove that I belong. All babies are worthy and they cannot, in truth, care for themselves. We all came into this world worthy without production. So if someone's trying to say, you're not worth this, you don't deserve this, you didn't work hard enough for this, something like that, that's going to be proven wrong. That decree that comes in. You are worthy. You were born worthy. Yeah, there's some, they're like giving you that dirty offer because or that lowball offer, because yeah, that's not what you deserve. You deserve something better. You have adventurer. So this again, I think is alluding to like a move or a change. So it says, I'm an adventurous person. I will focus on the journey rather than the destination and open myself to new opportunities as they come. And then you have letting go. It says, I choose to be free and will fly towards positive relationships. Words and actions will no longer make me feel lesser than what I truly am. A gift to this world. I choose to embody light and let go. So Pisces, there is movement coming in for you. You don't have to be quote unquote productive to be worthy of whatever is coming in for you, Pisces. You need to let go, be free. You need to understand that this person, this situation was trying to devalue your worth. It was trying to tell you that you weren't worth being able to get to this next place in your life. The destination card is talking even further about that, because this situation and this attachment, and I have chills as I say this, was holding you back from being free. It's like the devil, the negative energies, the entities wanted to keep you stuck, because if they can keep you stuck, they can keep you small. They can keep you feeling powerless. Because when you are set free, when you walk through the 7/7 portal, you're going to walk out a different person on the other side. One that is going to be invincible. And a lot of your haters and people around you that don't want that for you are going to be very, very triggered. I have to also read on the bottom of the deck. You have communication. It says, healthy communication is meaningful in all relationships, and I realize that I must express to others how I desire to be communicated with. I manifest people that will expand my thinking, make me laugh, and bring happiness into my life. And so I just see Pisces also, because we have been focusing on the throat chakra and the thinking man and the thinking woman. There's also something about the situation where you've allowed yourself to be dealt with or talked to or treated some type of way that was never how you deserved to be treated. And it's time for you to put your foot down, to say what you need to say, to rebuke this situation, and to allow this letter. I'm telling you. Do you see these letters back here? Something official is being written. It might even be, possibly as you're watching this, something is being worked on your behalf. And it is going to come in, and it's going to be official. And it's going to change everything. And I even feel the spirit of someone speaking up for you in a place where you could not maybe speak up for yourself. That aid, that assistance, somebody coming in to assist you. What is this energy I'm feeling, Spirit? I know this video is going a little bit long, but I'm just rolling with the energy. What is this aid or assistance that I'm feeling for Pisces? This is extra confirmation for those of you who are still staying tuned. Please like this video if you've enjoyed it, Pisces. Yep. A message of concern. Somebody that you are working with, talking to, is going to receive an official letter. Is going to receive an official letter that is letting them know Pisces is done. Change is about to come in. You're going to go on a journey. And a message is going to be sent to this thief. Someone who is in a place of high honor, who has seen what you've been through with the toil and labor card, is going to allow sudden wealth to come into your life, Pisces. And some of you, this is family. Or it's about a family, a home and family situation. But there's somebody who is on your side. Spirit is saying there is a person who I have specifically appointed to assist you is going to come back with a gift. And that's a gift of freedom. That's a gift of change. That's a gift of monetary value for some of you. But whatever this is, this message of concern that's going out is going to liberate you from this particular situation. And the portal is open. Utilize its energy. I cannot emphasize that enough, that we must use the energy that is around us to sway and move and channel and change our reality. You are so much stronger, more powerful, and able than you realize, Pisces. I'm excited for you. Please let me know in the comments what's going on. And if you believe this, Pisces, and if you've made it this far right, I am free. Or something like, it is so. And so it is. Something like that, where you are declaring, I am free from this situation. All right, Pisces, I'll see you tomorrow with another video. Love you.